Now this, my friends, is the PlayStation Underground issue 4.3. Now this is one of the last PS1 demo discs that Sony released that really hyped up the launch of the PS2. Now the PS2 was like right around the corner. It was about to launch. So this disc really emphasizes PS2. As you can see, promoting PS2 right on the front, on the back, inside, a lot of PlayStation 2 material. Now let's actually scroll through this little manual here. Boom, disc number 1. So I did a little research. I looked through this real quick. It looks like disc number 1 has a lot of behind the scenes stuff, not so much demos, but from what it looks like in here, disc number 2 has a lot of demos on here. So these are obviously 2 disc sets. If you've seen the previous episodes, we've done a lot of these specific PS Underground discs that are like 2 disc sets. And this one seems very cool. Very excited to do this one today for y'all. So look at this, they got so much stuff. Absolutely so much stuff. Midnight Club, Street Racing, one of my favorite racing games. Dude, literally, it just goes on and on and on. Merch, like I absolutely love these 2 disc sets for PlayStation 1 Underground. These are fire, man. We've done plenty of episodes on these, and on today's episode of the BR80 show, we're gonna be taking a look at this one. This one is one I've been very hyped to dive into, so grab some snacks. This might be a longer vid, guys. Let's dive into this disc. All right, so we're gonna start off with disc number 1, which I believe has a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like I said. Let's get into this. I'm actually hyped to see what kind of juicy behind the scenes stuff we got up on this one. My favorite console intro of all time.
Hi gang, I know you can't wait to get your hands on a PlayStation 2, but thanks to Frankie Muniz, I got mine already and it rocks.
Hey Maggie, speaking of Frankie Muniz, I've got a video feed coming in from the set of Malcolm in the Middle. He's calling every half hour for you.
Really? Put him on. Hey Freddie, Frankie, how's your PlayStation 2?
For real?
Yeah, haha, very funny. You know what I want.
Huh?
Games. I was in such a hurry to leave the E3 convention, I forgot to grab games.
Oh, you mean like
Dude,
these?
how do you forget to get games?
Yeah, right?
Hold on a sec. Okay gang, here's what's packed into this issue. We set up an exclusive interview with
Shut
Hideo
his ass
Kojima,
out.
director of Metal Gear Solid 2, to get the 411 on this incredible sequel. Whether you've yet to pick up a copy of Grind Session or you're a seasoned skating veteran of the game, a new segment has some of the pro skaters and developers showing you insider tips on hidden challenges and how to push your level of performance. I'm
Tech
not the only
decks,
one around
dude.
here sporting
I
a
love
hot
tech
new look.
decks.
Check out the PS1, the newest addition to the hardware lineup.
But what about the PlayStation 2 games?
Glad you asked. We went out to the Hard Rock Rock Fest in Chicago with our newly renovated PlayStation 2 truck. See what the fans had to say about this incredible gaming system. And since our PlayStation 2 roundup went over so well in the last issue, we put another one in this issue, so you can see the latest footage in action.
Maggie, you're not going to give me any of those PlayStation 2 games, are you?
Nope.
Bro, she's actually kind of creepy, but that's interesting that they, got some like actor from like TV show. But debriefing, bulletins, download station, event center, damn, that person's going crazy. Behind the scenes, cool moves, R&D, debriefing. So yeah, kind of laid out like a lot of these other ones. So we're just gonna go down the line, like always. Debriefing. Let's see what we got.
At E3, the biggest video game trade show of the year,
Rest in
one
peace,
game
E3.
dominated conversation. Every hour, huge crowds gathered to watch the preview of Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty.
1 minute, Metal Gear Solid 2.
Many said later it was the most amazing game footage they'd ever seen.
It was incredible.
I've never seen any video game like it before.
It's reason to buy PlayStation 2 alone.
The director of the series, Hideo Kojima, is now back in Japan hard at work, but he took a short break to give PlayStation Underground subscribers an exclusive inside look at the game.
The response to Metal Gear Solid 2 at E3 was well beyond our expectations. And while we are very happy, it's also a little scary. We're going to spend the next year creating the game, and we're using the high expectations. Creating the game, and we're using the high expectations.
It was kind of nerve-wracking too, driving for the first time, you know. Like, there were people constantly trying to pass me. It's like, look, I'm going the speed limit here. Why do you need a pass?
As a positive source of
Yo, they are shocked. Like back in the day, when y'all look at old-ass graphics and you're like, damn, that looks realistic, like that's literally that expression.
Create a game that is as close as possible to the vision I have imagined in my mind. Although I don't know what will happen later, right now it's not something that has exceeded that image yet. But when the game is completed, and many different people play what is closest to the game I have imagined, they take it beyond my own imagination. That's what's fun about games.
I never played Metal Gear Solid, any of them, besides a demo for Metal Gear Solid, the OG on PS1, so. Shout out La Baluba, though.
What's our biggest challenge? To capture what gamers want in a sequel. It is not easy to find out what they want, or what series features they like the most. Secondly, the fact that we're developing on a new platform, the PlayStation 2, offers a challenge. The series could evolve many different ways on the PS2, but what evolutions will gamers be comfortable with? They want features they liked in the previous game, yet we still have to create surprises too. We've been working with the military advisor, Motasada Mori. He's given us advice on how to use and carry different weapons, and he contributed to improving the game's enemy AI. He was valuable in teaching us troop formation, especially clearing. We practiced this formation ourselves, and that helped us put it into the game realistically.
Do y'all see how much effort they would, like, put into old games, like, by knowing all of this stuff? Like, going out of their way to knowing stuff like that.
People notice how much detail we put in the game and wonder what details we have to leave out. My main goal is to create atmosphere. Therefore, human figures, including both Snake and the enemies, are rather simplified. Also, low-priority background objects are simplified. The calculating power saved there will be allocated to factors like rain splatters, wind, and headbands that help create atmosphere. Our art team leader is Yuji Shinkawa. I met him 6 years ago right after I graduated college. He is amazing because he's young and his art style is so passionate, yet his lines are very mature, like someone who's been in the business for decades. He also comes up with many innovative ideas. I'll throw him a couple character concepts, and he will throw them back to me with a bunch of unexpected twists and surprises.
As in the previous series, I'm the character and mechanics designer. Because we're making a sequel, I thought our challenges would be easier than in the previous game, but now I'm finding them more difficult. I'm working through trial and error. With the new PlayStation 2 hardware, I need to incorporate more details in the art and think more about the settings. We still have a ways to go, but I hope everyone's looking forward to this game.
When I make a game, I want it to have a message or theme that I can communicate through the dozens of hours that users play the game. It's very difficult to communicate something while the user is playing the game and so much information is being processed at once. With Metal Gear Solid 2, I'd like to explore how our digital era will evolve and the effects it might have on us. To do that, I'm using a digital medium. Will there be a third Metal Gear Solid? Others may be able to plan a series in advance and figure out each sequel. But I'm the type of person who wants to do everything now and put everything I can into what I'm currently working on. I'm creating the game without thinking about Metal Gear Solid 3. I want to put everything that would go into the third series into the second one.
Yeah, that's bad. Big ass monster. Dude, that's cool. So yeah, that's already like PS2 game. This is actually so cool to me. Like, they have the PS1 demo disc with a lot of like content for PS2. I think that's really cool. But that was debriefing, really cool. Never played Metal Gear except for a demo of the OG. But that looks pretty cool though, I can't lie. So, bulletins. Let's see what we got. PlayStation Online, last issue, hidden codes, threads, speak your mind, next transmission, credits, consumer notice, legal. All right, PlayStation Online. Let's see what we got. Big changes. You better get there quick style, because we've completely revamped the whole thing. That's right, everyone's favorite website has a whole new look. So yeah, I guess let everyone know that we revamped the site. That's cool. But last issue, hidden codes. They put so much effort into these demo CDs even. Like rainbows, behind the scenes menu. Yeah, you want some rainbows for the last issue? Go to the behind the scenes menu, do this little button combination. Yo, rainbows. Vault security, hot shots, hidden code. Hidden code for demos? Dude, that's crazy. Threads, oh yeah. I'm hyped to see the merch. Last time, the merch went crazy. Ape Escape. Ape Escape bucket hat? Yo, I like bucket hats, man. I have a few bucket hats. NFL, grind session, cool. Grind session. Dude, hot shots, a golfing towel. That's actually kind of fire. Oh, actually, dude, that's fire. Imagine losing those, though. That would be tragic if you lost those. Like, you go actually play a round of golf and like first swing and you're like, shit, I don't know where that went. I've lost a few golf balls in my day playing mini golf, but Lara Croft, they know exactly what they're doing with this one. How much do you want to bet that this is the most popular item that people bought? All right, Legend of Dragon. Does PlayStation do this kind of stuff for merch anymore? Do they go in depth with like this stuff? I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't. Like, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff, man. Well, what is that? Hold on. Sunglass case. Yeah, you want a case for your sunglasses? Boom. Case for your sunglasses. All right, speak your mind. Let's see what we got here. I think your CD magazine's really good, especially the last couple issues with Grind Section and the Legend of Dragoon, and the import about running a restaurant. Cooking for customers and serving drinks was great. Willie, like I've said previously, they take actual people's responses and like, I guess, ratings of the past demos, CDs, and they put them into the new ones. But yeah, Frank C. So, and then they answer it on the next one. Look at this. They have the guy say whatever he said, and then they literally answer it. That's awesome, man. That's how you know, build a loyal, like, you know, customers and stuff, man. Put in the time and effort for that. That's fire, man. That's fire. Speak your mind. That's awesome. Next transmission. Yeah, I'm curious about that. I wonder if they even, because I don't know when the last PS1, PS Underground demo CD was for PlayStation 1, but this has got to be at least one of the last ones, you know. The next issue, exciting new format, one disc purely PlayStation 2, one disc same great PlayStation content. So yeah, they still had a couple more. Credits, we already know. Consumer notice, we don't need to read all that. But dude, I say it every time, but like old PlayStation, old Nintendo, old Xbox, it was always just better. Always just better, man. It's not even just PlayStation. Gaming has devolved into just money. Just, let me just make money. But no, back in the day, it was about, you know, the art of making games and stuff, and about people and the developers like actually loving making games, and not just specifically doing it for the money, but doing it to make people happy, you know, so they can play a good game, you know. That's what it always used to be back in the day. Not even just PlayStation, but everything. But this is Download Station. We already know what Download Station is, so you can download certain saves from this and then use them in the specific games if you have them. So Crash Team Racing, unlock all characters and open 3 extra. See, I have Crash Team Racing, so that's cool. Tenchi, Gataito, Grind Session. Yeah, that's awesome. I never actually tried one of these before, but so download station, event center. Let's see this dude go crazy. Oh, there he is.
How do you top off a perfect day of rock and roll, listening to 12 hot bands headlined by Metallica? What if the day included a chance to be one of the first gamers in North America to try out the PlayStation 2? That's what happened at the Hard Rock Cafe Rockfest on July 22nd near Chicago.
Hopefully that's not copyright.
It was the premiere of the new PlayStation touring attraction, a 68-foot air-conditioned trailer that lets more than 60 people at a time check out the PlayStation 2.
That's fire.
What did they think?
Dude.
We are so impressed. It was beautiful.
It's starting to look like people now. Extra true people.
Oh yeah, right.
Racing games were fast. They looked a lot better. The backgrounds are a lot clearer and everything. The sound is awesome.
It beats anything that's come out. I mean, I started playing games back with Pong and Activision, so I've seen the changes and it's great.
PlayStation 2 now! You see this truck anywhere you go, and you follow that truck.
As soon as it comes out, I'm down.
How gripping were the games? The guy in the background couldn't be distracted.
Yo, we don't need to see all that. We don't need to see all that.
Throughout the day, the truck attracted all kinds of people.
Okay, yo, it's not that serious, dude.
Performers from on stage like Stephen Fitzpatrick and Jimmy Madla, guitarist and drummer for Veruca Salt, and Ed Robertson, singer and guitar player from Bare Naked Ladies. What did they think of PlayStation 2?
Awesome. I cannot wait to get one.
Felt great.
The games look amazing. The demos look great.
It's the ultimate gaming machine.
When do musicians get to play?
Video games are a good merger with rock and roll lifestyle because we spend so much time on a tour bus.
Fortunately, we have a television and PlayStation system that we enjoy routinely. It eats up hours and it just flies when you got the controllers in your hand.
What's been their longest PlayStation marathon?
I went home for Christmas a couple of years ago when Final Fantasy VII, I believe it was, came out, and I logged about 40, 50 hours in the week I was home. My mother's never forgiven me.
You know what, probably the most intense binge of all is like racing game binges with some of the crew guys on the bus, like Gran Turismo 8-hour stretches.
GT 2000.
Yeah, GT 2000.
That's pretty much going to do it for me. I love the underground.
From rock stars to rock fans, demand for the PlayStation 2 is huge. What's a good strategy for getting yours? We asked around.
The day it comes out. Just going to get up early, go to the store, and get it.
I want a PlayStation 2 now!
My girlfriend is buying me a PlayStation 2 for my belated birthday present. It's one of the best birthday presents I'll have for a long time.
Don't ask a bad question, I'll kick your butt.
Will you buy me PlayStation 2?
For $299, it's a value in a DVD. Yes, I am going to do that for you. Son,
It really was it was a deal. It was a steal for
Yeah. No more standing in line. Nah, no
playing
lines
CDs,
for us.
playing movies.
Order it up, get it shipped right to the door. Get playing it as soon as possible. I'm gonna have to quit my job.
Yeah, let's quit our jobs.
Yeah, we're out. All right.
That was a really cool little video, man. Life was prime back in the day, man. People, like, dude, life is not like that no more. But, nah, they would never make, like, trucks, you know, like, put them out at, like, events or something so you can play, like, the new PS6 games or whatever. They wouldn't do that shit. Nobody cares. Behind the scenes. Dude, this song is going crazy right now.
What's keeping you from pulling off tricks you've never done before? Maybe it's visions of eating it. So how do you turn the taste of gravel into the taste of glory? PlayStation Underground got some tips from the developers and pro skaters of Grind Session on taking your ride where it's never been.
I never played Grind Session. I'm a Tony Hawk kind of guy.
Lately, I've been liking to jump over these roofs. I don't know why. It gets really rocky. So sometimes you're skating towards it and you hesitate and you jump off and then your foot slides
Day one
against the
song?
rocks,
Yo.
and the edges come in, you're like, whoo. Basically almost pissing your pants, but you know, you make sure you don't do that. You just, oh, whew. I put 2 picnic tables down 13 stairs and then I did a flip and then landed nose blunt slide down both of them. And then the speed you gain going down was just like, whoo, you know what I mean? You just feel great. It's just the greatest feeling.
I wanted to be a pro skater back in the day. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 got me into skateboarding, dude. I had a few skateboards. I would train all the time in my parking lot,
Session, the pro said,
my driveway.
It challenges you to be an artist and combine tricks in new ways each time you play.
With skateboarding, you can get creative and you can start doing things and start making your own things. It's like, you know, your first time cooking or something, seeing if you can make some chocolate chip cookies out of Play-Doh, you know?
Out of Play-Doh?
The developers explain how this keeps the game fresh.
I never did that.
It was really cool working on this game for over a year and a half and still being able to have fun with it. And the way that it's still fun for me is linking certain moves together. For example, so if you have a quarter pipe that's up against a wall and above it is a rail and then down the other side is another quarter pipe. People play through the game. They can just keep learning different lines, but then also ways of accomplishing those lines is different every time.
When you're with a pro skater, they see the world in a very different way than you or I see it. We call it sort of like the skater's eye. And you can sort of pause and look around the world, and you'll see there'll be these challenges throughout the track. And it gives us a chance to sort of say, like, this is what we think is like a real, hard thing to do. Why don't you guys see if you can try it? By far the most challenging tech line at Burnside is the one that sort of involves this.
They got Burnside on this game?
And then up into these rafters. You can see the red line there. The way to get it is to line yourself up on these trannies, trying to give yourself as much momentum to your left here as possible to carry you over the rails. There you go. A little balance, balance. Jump off. Survive. Yes.
That's one of the hardest moves in the game. Is there any way to shorten the learning curve for new moves?
A lot of times, it's just the way you're thinking about the trick. And if someone maybe explains it a little different way, it suddenly clicks in your head a little bit and you try it a little bit different way and it works. I mean, that's how it works for me anyway, just trying it and then I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't think of it that way.
If you think you've mastered Grind Session or other skating games,
Limo.
there's Zach Crafting throughout this final challenge.
If you can manage to get every key for every track, which is getting 40 respect for each track, you can unlock all the doors in the dream house and get to every room. Each room contains a token. You get all the tokens for the whole dream house. You unlock a character that has every single trick in the game. But the payoff is amazing because then
that's fire.
You have every trick in the game
that everybody has.
Your point totals are just going to go through the roof.
Whether you're skating on the street or the screen, everyone we talked to seemed to say that reaching a new level of performance is just a state of mind if you're willing to work for it. It's a free world. Skate it.
Fire behind the scenes. Grind Session, never played Grind Session. Like I said, I'm a Tony Hawk Pro Skater kind of dude. My favorite Tony Hawk games, number 1, Pro Skater 3, number 2, Downhill Jam, and number 3 is Underground 2. Hot take, I know. I love Downhill Jam, but cool moves. Cool moves, Medieval, well, that's cool. Tomba 2, Speed Punks, Medieval 2, what is cool moves?
This cool move is for Medieval 2, the level Greenwich Observatory. I'm going to show you how to solve a puzzle just inside the docks area. In the docks area, you'll come to a room with 4 switches. Each of these switches has a meter above it, and you can change the positions of the meters by using your hammer on the switches. The solution to this puzzle is actually in the next room, and can only be seen if you stand here where it glows blue, hold down L1 and triangle to remove Dan's head, then press L1 and triangle again to switch to the point of view of Dan's head. Once this is done, you can press the R2 and L2 buttons to look inside the chamber and see the solution to the puzzle. Here we can see that you need to set the first and second switches to the full position and the third and fourth switches to the barely full positions. The key to this puzzle is losing your head. Then we can press L1 and triangle to return to control of Dan's body, and set the switches to the correct positions. The solution to the puzzle is random each time you play the game, so you'll have to do this yourself to solve this puzzle in Greenwich Observatory.
Random puzzles?
And that's how it's done.
Damn, okay. Just help. I'm sure people got stuck on that. That's why they made that video. Wild Arms 2.
Perhaps one of the hardest puzzles in Wild Arms 2 is the Rising Pillar puzzle in the Holst Ruin Mines. The object here is to place a bomb on all 4 pillars so they rise at the same time. This puzzle can be a little tricky. Let me show you how it's done.
So cool moves is just helping solve hard puzzles.
Repeat this process on all 4 pillars, making sure there's a bomb placed on all 4 of them. And that's how it's done.
Damn, that was an easy one. All right, Speed Punks. Isn't this like a racing game? I never played it, but.
In the racing game Speed Punks, there's a really cool shortcut you can use to beat Cosworth in the Cosworth Challenge. Check it out. From the starting point, race forward along the intended
Yo, why is that dude bald like that?
And take a sharp right turn along a dirt path. As you approach this ramp, you're gonna notice there's some turbos you can pick up. Once you grab them, press R2, jump to this ledge here, and into this waterfall.
Oh.
This is totally opposite the way Cosworth is going, but that's great because you're actually cutting across half the track.
Fire.
Once you exit the little secret area, you'll be right back on the track, right in front of the finish line.
Dude, that's cool.
There you go. Try it yourself.
Pretty cool shortcut.
In the game Tomba 2, there's a pretty tough event to complete called the Precious Ring. In this event, a miner asks you to collect a ring that he dropped from the pipe in the large mine underground pipe area. The tricky part is actually getting to the ring. It's located in a hidden room at the bottom of the underground mines area. Now I'm going to show you exactly where to find that. As soon as you start the event, you want to come back here to the underground mine entrance. Equip your squirrel clothes. And when you have that done, you make your way to the right, all the way over to this first chain here. And you want to jump off the chain and then glide downwards until the screen shifts just slightly south like that. Then start flapping your wings towards this middle dirt path there, and then you will fall into the secret room if you have the right spot.
Bro, that just looked like
the secret room,
abyss.
Pick up the small mud clump, jump on the red platform, and hit the blue switch to return to the top. From here, it's pretty simple. Just return to the coal mining town through this door ahead. And when you arrive on the other side, you're going to follow the path, go up the 2 flights of stairs here, and enter the underground machine room. Once inside, walk over to the washing machine and use a small mud clump from your inventory. Place it into the washing machine, and after this sequence right here, it will actually emerge as the precious ring. Take that ring back to the miner at the entrance, and you'll complete the event. Good luck.
Bro, ain't nobody was figuring that out back in the day without this video. That was the most complicated one yet. Cool moves. That was pretty cool. I've never seen nothing like that on these demo CDs where they like help you with like puzzles or something like that. But R&D. Let's see what this is.
It's in 1 out of every 4 US homes with over 70 million units sold worldwide. So what can we do to make the original PlayStation better? Shrink it. This is the newly redesigned compact version of the PlayStation.
That's what I'm playing on right now.
Released in September.
It's about 1/3 of the size of the original PlayStation and much lighter too. So it's really much easier to take with you on trips, take with the family, take over to a friend's house to play. I think one of the benefits is that we've actually redesigned the on-screen display and also offers you the option to choose different sound effects when you're using the PlayStation as a CD player, for example. We've also announced another cool peripheral for the system, which will be available sometime next year in Japan.
I actually kind of want one of those.
In overseas markets,
those
like
little
North
screens.
America. And that is a 4-inch high-performance LCD screen, which can be connected to the PS1 and allow you for greater flexibility for portable play. One of the key benefits in Japan is with the advance of cell phone technology, which is called iMode in that country. The PS1 will be able to be connected to cell phones to allow you to download games and also exchange information with memory cards. We hope obviously to explore possibilities of connectivity to
Bro, that's crazy.
In this market eventually too.
That's crazy.
The PS1 obviously will be positioning for a younger market, for an entry-level gamer who perhaps is new to the world of video gaming, whereas, as everyone knows, the PS2 offers a much broader range of computer entertainment. We're really pleased because you really have for the first time.
So the PS1 Slim came out like kind of close to PS2 launch?
Plug your PS1 in anywhere. It's now easier to take your favorite games with you. The world of PlayStation keeps on changing, and we'll keep you on top of the new opportunities.
I grew up on the PS1 Slim, which actually I'm playing that on right now. I actually have 4 PS1 fat models, but like the Slim is what I actually grew up on. So that was really cool. I didn't even know that. Well, you guys, R&D, we're back to debriefing. There was actually, dude, I'm not gonna lie. This has been some of the absolute best cool little footage, behind the scenes stuff that I've ever seen in any one of these demo CDs. There was a lot of cool stuff on here. And dude, like honestly, 9 out of 10 for like the behind the scenes and more of a video type disc here. Now let's get on to disc number 2, which has the demos on. I think there's demos on this disc from what I read, as well as some video like kind of trailers of other games. So let's play disc 1, or disc number 2. 4.3, baby. Back with the robots and the vault. It's like a common theme, is there's like a vault. Oh yeah, the vault. PlayStation 2 Roundup. Oh, the vault I would imagine is the demos, and then PS2 Roundup is like the trailers and stuff for PS2 games. I think that might be what it is. You're about to see PlayStation 2 games in motion, which sure beats just reading about them in a magazine. Keep in mind, they'll look sharper and clearer on the console they're designed for, which is coming. Okay, I guess we're looking at this. Dynasty Warriors 2.
The legends of fierce warriors come alive. Set in the historical period of upheaval known as the Three
That looks
Kingdoms,
cool.
Dynasty Warriors 2 plunges you into the world of a warrior in ancient warring China. Play as one of 9 historically inspired, devastatingly fierce warriors battling on foot and horseback. Join the ranks of heroes of old as you fight your way through hundreds of merciless warriors in your quest for the
Bro,
greatest
that game
prize of
looks
all,
action-packed. Yo, hold on. That's copyright. That's copyright. Yo, I might be cutting. Yeah, I'm cutting that one out. There was a lot of copyright. Yo, what is this though?
In Silent Scope, you're an elite counter-terrorist.
Oh, Silent
marksman.
Scope.
A group of terrorists has invaded the United States and kidnapped the president's daughter. Your
It's
challenge
always
is
the
to neutralize
daughter,
them
man.
without injuring
It's
hostages
always the
or innocent
daughter.
bystanders. You'll be working from land, sea, and air by day and night. An on-screen targeting system with a magnifiable scope gives you incredible precision, and the game doesn't need any special peripherals. But can you work fast enough?
MotoGP?
Welcome to 500cc motorcycle racing. MotoGP has an official license to bring you the real riders, teams, and bikes of the FIM Road Racing World Championship Grand Prix. Ride with the best: Kenny Roberts, Mick Doohan, Alex Crevier, and more. Customizable settings let you adjust your motorcycle to match your racing style and technique. Actual tracks and landmarks of the world's most demanding racing circuits surround you. Dust flies from your tires. You can't get closer to the action than this.
That one don't really look like it's for me. I don't really like motorbike racing. I more like cars, but still cool to see. Still cool to see. Star Wars Starfighter. Oh, I played the hell out of this as a kid.
Thanks to PlayStation 2, Star Wars Starfighter unfolds in 14 huge environments, letting you cover more ground than ever. You're the planet Naboo's last defense, as tougher enemy AI lets deadly Trade Federation fighters track you down more easily. Around you, a brand new Star Wars story unfolds. A higher performance engine and stunning new explosion effects get you closer to the real Star Wars dogfighting than ever before. More than 20 realistic and beautifully rendered starships are waiting to take you into a new universe.
Showtime, kid. I'm with you.
Dude, I played the hell out of that as a kid. I don't actually have that game right now on PS2, but man, that was a throwback.
In
Smuggler's Run.
You're carrying contraband in a super fast off-road vehicle. On your butt is not only the U.S. Border Patrol, but also other smuggling gangs, terrorist organizations, and career criminals. Everyone wants what you're carrying. Go anywhere in the huge badlands
It's a cool
of the edge of
concept.
America.
It's a very cool concept.
The physics engine accurately simulates driving on different surfaces like mud and ice. Race across deserts, weave in and out of forests, traverse rivers, run, hide, and make your break for the border. Just don't get caught.
That one sounds pretty cool. Tekken Tag Tournament. Shout out Labaluba once again.
Back in the most popular fighting series ever for the PlayStation game console. Tekken Tag Tournament lets you match them up in 2-on-2 tag team combat and play with up to 4 people using a multi-tap.
Yo, that's cool. 4 players.
Check out the new level of fluid movement that's possible on the PlayStation 2. And all kinds of added detail like subtle lighting and crowds in motion behind you. You'll also uncover special hidden characters, secret game modes, powerful tag combinations, and new cinematic sequences. Good luck!
Yo. Yeah, slap her ass. Yeah, this, okay. Ridge Racer 5.
From the glow of the heated brake pads to the smoke of screeching tires, Ridge Racer 5 is all about richer detail.
Oh,
During
that
nighttime
drift
racing,
was
for instance,
crazy.
You can see your lit console crisply reflected on the windshield. For higher performance, the tight controls found in the previous versions have been tightened even more. And now you can watch your entire driving experience through amazing camera angles in the replay mode. All you need is a seatbelt.
Fire. Time Splitters. I've played this
From the
before.
creators of GoldenEye comes one of the fastest first-person shooters ever made for a console. You're unstuck in time, roaming 18 huge levels that cover everything from Egyptian-like tombs to the streets of the future. The Time Splitters are an evil race living outside of time and space. They've manipulated human history for centuries by sowing fear, greed, and conflict, and now you're the target of their interest. Take them on with over 20 weapons of mass destruction, and explore levels that you can build yourself with an easy-to-use level editor.
Level editor. That's crazy. Also, that looks a lot like GoldenEye and like just feel. Oh, bro. This was a childhood classic.
The world of illegal street racing. You're in the middle of huge, accurate models of New York and London that let you explore anything and go anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Multiplayer modes let you see who's got the best car, driving skill, and the least respect for law and order. Forget the police, pedestrians, other traffic,
I
and traffic
loved
lights.
this game, man.
If you lose the race, you lose your car. 17 cars include everything from lowriders and muscle cars to souped-up pickups and more.
The controls were kind of bad in this game, but man, it was a great game. Also, this was the first ever PS2 game I ever played, was Midnight Club Street Racing. Wow, that was really cool to see. I didn't even see what this game was called.
In Unreal Tournament, it's the year 2453. You're one of the elite warriors chosen by the government to entertain the masses, battling to become the Unreal Grand Master. Play single or multiplayer with 4-player split screen.
That's a cool
Try the
premise.
Capture the Flag, Assault, Domination, and Deathmatch modes. Over 50 levels of battle in unique 3D settings, each one a work of art.
It's cool. Yo, that one looks fire also. Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. Another 2D fighter.
Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore comes to the PlayStation 2.
Or
and takes
3D.
full advantage of the new capabilities in lighting, shading, smoothness, and explosions. Interactive arenas let you jump 4 stories down to finish off your opponents. Jack the intensity even higher with 4-player tag battle mode. And don't be too distracted by the famous women fighters in their new costumes, or you'll never know what hit you.
They literally know that the women in this game are the main appeal to play it. Like, yo, if like women are like your #1 selling point for a game, dude, I'm not playing it. I'm sorry. ATV Off-Road Fury
gives you the chance to charge across more than 21 rugged worlds on totally free roaming ATVs. You don't have to stick to a course like many other off-road games. A realistic engine lets you feel every turn, bump, and crash. Traction changes across dirt, rock, sand, and ice, and you can even alter weather to give each world more variety. A soundtrack full of top bands will keep your adrenaline pumping. 4 different racing modes include a waypoint editor that lets you customize enduro courses, so it gets as gnarly as you can handle. Bring on the mud.
Pretty cool. ATV. Summoner. Raised by prophecy. Chosen as a savior. Yo, where's the narrator for this one? Doubted by his allies. Destined to destroy. Yo, this one looks kind of cool too. Summoner. That one looks pretty cool. EA Sports Big SSX. Dude, that one that's a classic right there. They got a lot of trailers on this one. Incredible Control. You know, my buddy Nick loves SSX. I think he plays SSX 2 the most, or out of all of them, I think he likes SSX 2 the most. EA Sports Big, that's throwback also. EA Big is throwback. Y'all ever played, bro, what's it called? I have it over there. It's the snowboarding game, or not snowboarding, but it's oh, Sled Storm. Dude, that's one of them that I used to play a lot. Ugh, sorry. FIFA. I don't really like sports games. But this song though. Is that EA? Yeah, that's EA. It's not EA Big, but hockey. Yo, where'd the narrator go? Oh, that's copyright. Hold on, Brady. I actually mute that whole entire song because that's definitely copyright. Knowing me though, I'm probably still gonna get a copyright on this video. There is a lot of music going on. Oh yeah, this one's also copyright. Yeah. Oh, this song is hard, dude. I'm sorry y'all can't hear this one. Damn. They got dude, they had a lot on here. So that's all of the little, dude, Midnight Club, oh my gosh. Let's get into some actual demos. Dude, I've been ready for some demos, man. So we got Spyro Year of the Dragon, Crash Bash, Grind Session, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, Sydney 2000. Yo, is your neck supposed to be like that? NFL Game Day, NCAA Game Breaker, Cool Borders, Final Fantasy. I might not play a few of these. I don't really like Final Fantasy, and obviously I don't like football, but Parasite Eve 2 and Spyro. So yeah, let's start off with Spyro. Insomniac Games. Y'all forget, Insomniac made Spyro well before they made Spider-Man. Neversoft made the best Spider-Man game on PS1, but get Monster Air and the new skate park. Skate parks? Yo, is Spyro on a skateboard? Is this even a demo? Kick butt as the kangaroo. Command the skies as a bird. Okay, so there's other characters. Monkey around as Agent 9. Ho, ho, ho. Icy Peak, Subchase, Agent 9. Let's do Icy Peak, but hold on. Hold on. I also love how they stretched out the logo on the bottom there. Like, that looks a little too stretched out, but yo, we're in an actual demo, boys. Bro, Spyro was actually the shit back in the day. Oh, I can go skating? Oops. Oh! Okay, good. It's not one of those demos that just boots you to the main menu.
Try shooting the ice block if you want to, but I'm warning you, it's a lot harder than it looks.
All right, Bob. Watch and learn, buddy. You're trash, Bob. Genuinely. Also, I'm gonna shoot this one just because. I'm gonna shoot this bird out of the air. Got his ass. He's got a snowball gun? Bro, Spyro. You breathe fire. A snowball gun should not be hurting you. Oh, watch out. Watch out for that. You see this, guys? You see this TNT right here? They put this here for a reason. Boom! That's why they put it there. Oh, he's dead. Dude, even just collecting the gems in Spyro, because I played a lot of Spyro as a kid. I even played more of Spyro 2, I think. Ow. But, yeah, it's just nostalgia to collect these gems. What's up, buddy? Yo, what do you want?
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bob wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
So Doug has been causing problems around here by putting up these ice blocks. Yo, what?
Oh, by the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
Okay, yo, wait, what? Oh, I have an egg now. Oh, wait. We can go back home through here. That gondola, oh, that takes you way back to the beginning, it looks like. All right, well, let's dip out of here. We ain't doing all this collectible stuff. Flying into stores, Holiday 2000. Definitely pretty, you know, that's a Spyro game for you. I mean, it controls just like the other ones. All right, let's see what we got with Crash Bash. This is a game I actually do want to get at some point, but I don't have. But I'm hyped to see what we got here. Adventure mode, battle mode, or leave game. I guess we'll hit up adventure, 1 player. Can you do 2 players in the demo? That'd be cool. Pogo Painter, Polar Panic, Pogo A Go-Go, Crash Balls locked. These are locked. Pogo Painter, I guess. Let's go, buddy. What's up, Cortex? Oh, I am taking a fat-ass L right now. Oh, I'm taking a fat-ass L right now. Yo, who keeps farting? Like, come on, Crash. Come on, Crash. Come on, Crash. Yo, I did not even think I would win that, but yo, that sounds like the guy from Mortal Kombat, like, Crash wins. Yo, I am going crazy right now. Yo, get out. You already know. You already know. Yo, I'm too good, man. Give me that trophy. Pogo Painter. All right, let's try out Pogo a Go-Go. It's probably like the same, but let's try out Polar Panic. Let's see what we got. Oh, oh, we got the meter. Forgot. Yo, why is Dingo Dial so big? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Got some strategy here. Oh, I got Cortex. No! Oh, that was close. 500 pounds. Oh, wait, where'd Dingo Dial go? Come on, Tiny. Let's go. Get out of here, Dingo. Get out of here. How did I get shocked? No, no, no. Recover. Recover. There we go. Get Cortex. Get him. No! No! Shit. Oh, shit. This minigame is infinitely better than the last one. Get out of here, Cortex! Get out of here, Ah! Ah! Okay. Let's go, Dingo. No, I don't want the weight. No, 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 no! Shit. No. No. Yo, get off me, guys. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, they got themselves. What? Oh, I thought... Okay. Oh, shoot. Bro, recover. Ah! Oh, he's got the weight. No, Tiny's got the weight. Instant death.
Hold on, let me.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck, you legless.
No contest. Ladies and gentlemen,
you know what?
We have a winner.
That's literally an instant death. This might... Oh, yo. All right, Crash Bash. That was pretty fun, I got to admit. Ooh, grind session. Let's go. This is like a type of beat that you can make like in 2 seconds on FL Studio. We got Willie, we got Daywan, Cara Beth, Ed Templeton, Pigpen. Yo, I'm going Pigpen, hold on, John. Yo, I'm going Pigpen. Oh, no, he's locked. Oh, we got Daywan or we got Ed. I'm gonna go Daywan if I can't go Pigpen. I guess we're just going for pro points. Oh, this is copyright. Oh, no. Yo, I can't turn this copyright off, so I'm gonna have to put on my own music. Yup. 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 All right, let's go. Let's go, Daywan. Oh, shoot. Yo, I need the analog stick. Oh, this is bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm playing this like it's a Tony Hawk game. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ah! Boombox, baby. Oh, shoot. Yo, get Daywan. Daywan. Oh, boombox. Are y'all trying to show me where the boomboxes are? Bro, this game is actually kind of... Well, that was grind session. I mean, it ain't gonna be Tony Hawk. The controls were a little eh. So Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX though, I have played this, so I at least know what's going on here. Pretty simple start screen. Let's go, baby. All right, single session, that's all we can do. And obviously, we're going with the homie Matt, so I feel like I know how to play this game. I have Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. I do want to get Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2 on PS2. I think I have almost every pro type of game by like Activision for PS2, besides Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. Oh, good. There's no copyrighted music on this one. Nah, this. Obviously, this ain't no Tony Hawk, but you can get down with this. You can get down with some Matt Hoffman. Oh yo, Matt. I also did a video on Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX not too long ago. Well, actually, I think it was like almost a year or so ago, but that video did pretty good. Pretty good. Also, I mean, pretty basic, you know. I can see you having some fun with it. I can see you having some fun with this as a kid. Like, if this, you can just keep repeating the demo, doing single session. I could see how that this could be pretty fun as a kid. Yo, Matt. Boom, baby. Boom! Oh, damn, that was embarrassing. All right, Sydney 2000. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I mean, I feel like I can already tell this is gonna be kind of bad. It might be a funny bad, or just a bad. We'll see. EIDOs. You know it's gonna be crazy when it's got EIDOs. Sydney 2000 Olympics, basically official video game. Yo, we don't need to see all that. Why'd you have to make the nipples so prominent? Bro, y'all did not need to make the nipples have that much detail. Like, they, like this is what I'm saying. The first thing that the person sees is just a woman, titties, like, yo, we don't, this is an Olympics game, man. We don't need to see all that. Oh, we're hopping right into it like this? Oh, shoot. I did not read the controls. All right, let's go. I think I jumped off to... Ah! Bro, what are you jumping for?
The USA is the winner.
Yo.
A fantastic time, a new world record.
He's all emotional, like, oh my gosh, almost world record. Was there not a dedicated jump button, or is just, he was jumping automatically?
Well, let's have a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's look at the replay, why don't we? Let's see what we got. I left a little, like, look.
Well, what a shame that was.
Why is he's jumping automatically?
This is looking good in lane 7, going very well indeed.
Yo, he's doing the fucking, that's crazy. Okay, let's continue. Ah! Why are you jumping? Wait, I'm not even pressing anything. Like, look. Why is he jumping automatically?
That was very close. The dip for the line was
Is there no jumping button, or do you...
Look at the current standings now.
Is this even a game that, like, I actually play, or... Sydney 2000. Pretty bad. NFL. Basically, another football game. We're gonna skip those. I don't feel like playing those today, and plus I've played, you know, those kind of games on other demos before. They're all the same. Let's be real. They're all the same. So, Cool Borders 2001 though. Let's hop into this. #1 selling snowboarding franchise. Wait, oh, is this just a trailer? Alright guys, I'm sorry. That was a really abrupt cut. My camera battery just died. But this is just a trailer for Cool Borders, not actually a demo. I would imagine this is a trailer, and this is a trailer. And then we're back to the... Oh yeah, it is, because it says video down there. Yeah, it just says video. Oh, that's a video too. Oh, that one's a video too, so those aren't even actually demos. Okay, so these are all just trailers. I would watch all of these, you guys, but my camera battery also, I just changed to my second camera battery, and that one's almost gonna die too, so that's my bad. But anyways, what did you guys think? Sorry, we're gonna have to just skip those for today, and we already know what game trailers are. Pretty basic, you know, they're probably nothing too special, but what did you guys think of this demo CD here for PS1, PlayStation Underground 4.3? Yeah, this was really cool. The behind the scenes stuff was awesome. The demo selection was okay, not too bad, but they had some cool stuff. And I specifically love the art style of this case and everything, all the PS2 stuff, and I loved all the behind the scenes, as well as a lot of the PS2 content that they had on here, so that was really cool. Overall, I would give this disc solid 8 out of 10, I would say, because the demos didn't really do much for me, but a lot of the video content and everything was fire, man, fire. But anyways, y'all, thank you to the channel members, a part of BR80 crew, for contributing monthly. Appreciate y'all, and your support means a lot, and I'm glad y'all enjoy the content. So shout out to you, amazing members, and I would love to shout out my boy Kansas Cowboy Jr., a part of BR80 VIPs, dude. Thank you so much, man. Your support goes a long way, and you're very, very appreciated over here by me, and I'm very grateful to have you as a VIP. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member, the links are in the description. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly retro gaming content. We'll see y'all next Thursday for the next episode of the BR80 Show. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you then.